You. I told you Brodia would avoid conflict. What more do you need? And why did the guards let you in?
I killed them.
No? No? Excuse me? Is she bad? Is she bad? Like, bad? But it... What is going on?
Entrusting your safety to them was a grievous lapse in judgment. Now, I would like to know whether the attack on Lithos Castle was your doing. Answer.
What are you talking about? An attack on Lithos? Which country would dare start hostilities? Firene? No. Illusia, surely.
You truly seem to know nothing of the matter. So be it. I have no further use for you.
Ulchrist! You monster! You filthy snake! I don't understand. We gave you what you wanted. You had no reason to do this.
What he said.
In fact, I do have a reason, King Diamant. I would not ordinarily come for you by stealth, but I could not ignore this opportunity. Now, I must return before dawn. It would not do for the others to become suspicious.
Does that mean... Does this mean that, Does that mean Saline and Alfred are also dead? Because why would she kill them and not the other two, right? Like, why? Literally why? I don't... What is all this for? What is Okay.
King Alfred and Princess Saline hardly put up a fight either.
That answered that question! God damn, no! Because otherwise that would have made no sense either. Because earlier she was like, no, you can't join us. It wouldn't do good for the throne if their rulers weren't there. Like, and then she just chops down these two. But like, oh my god, she's killing them. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is much darker than I thought it was gonna be. Oh my god. But why? Did they need to die? Was that necessary? I feel like that was not necessary. Is it just me? I feel like that was not necessary. Why are we murdering the royals as we go? Well, I'm not okay. That was a shock to my system. What the fuck? So we're gonna kill these two as well. And then possibly Chimera and Fragato. No. Damn, that really did get dark. God damn. Oh god. Like, I knew things were gonna be shit. I just didn't expect them to be, like, that much of shit. God. God damn! I think we have time for one more chapter. But I'm still reeling. What the actual fuck? Is she bad? Is she being manipulated? Is this some weird twisted way of her being like, I'm doing this for the good of my brother or something? I don't know. It's fucking wild, man. But, god damn. It got so much darker than I thought it actually would.
You plot and scheme in service of one. Will you fight for their happiness?
You trust, love, and care for one. Do you wish to make them yours alone?
The country of boulders has crumbled.
The country of flowers has wilted.
Let them be. One knows the truth. In this world, there is no mercy. My yearning does not exist here.
Damn.
Nell! Nell! Look around. The windflowers have bloomed.
Beautiful. The sight of them is rejuvenating, even in the midst of this brutal war.
Let's take some to show the others. We can pick this blue one, that red one.
It feels wrong to pick them. Perhaps we should invite the others here instead.
You know, I think you're right. That's a much better idea. I love how you take care of everyone, Nell.
It is nice to get actual confirmation now, though, because I've been wondering, like, no one's been mentioned anything about, like, the gender aspect being different from the Divine Dragon. They've just been saying, oh, you just feel different. You are different. But then it doesn't make sense to me, because then there are characters who are like, oh my god, you came back to us. I'm so glad. But I don't know how you can make that kind of mistake when their gender and, like, body shape are completely different from each other. You know what I mean? The writing is a little weird when it comes to that, because, like, I mean, I assumed from the beginning when we first talked to him, like, oh, okay, he's probably the original Divine Dragon of that world. But then when people are like, oh, wow, you look so much like the previous Divine Dragon, the wording would kept changing from being like, oh, like, we know you're not them, but you remind me of them, to them just being, like, outright being confused for them, which doesn't make sense. I wish they stuck a little more consistently with that. Like, I'm not saying they have to all, you know, like, outright say, like, oh, you're like the girl version of blah, 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 or the boy version of blah, blah, blah. Like, if you're playing the opposite gender. I'm not asking for that, but it just doesn't feel realistic when you're outright confused for them, when clearly your physique and, like, stuff is very different from them. Because they're not identical in the sense of, you know, like, two males or two females might be identical to each other. I think if they were a little more consistent with just, like, sticking with, like, the, wow, you make me so much of them, but you're not exactly them. I think if they stuck with that wording and that sort of talking conversation, it wouldn't be so confusing. Because I really was questioning myself. I'm like, wait, was the previous Divine Dragon a girl? Why do we keep saying a male? Why were we talking to a male version then? What was that about? And now seeing him here, it's like, okay, glad to have that confirmation, but also, why has the conversations been weird? You know? I don't know if I'm making any sense. I I don't know. It feels weird. But anyway, we should get through this.
I am just following your example.
Oh, she loved him.
A dream.
Yeah, I don't think he'd be pleased.
Sentiment no longer becomes me.
I don't think he'd be pleased that you're murdering all of his friends and royal leaders. I'm just saying.
I must put this foolishness out of mind.
Do you just want the world to burn because...
The kingdom of Elusia is certainly chilly.
Yes, and much easier to get into than Brodia. I'm almost disappointed.
It was too easy if you ask me. Why were the checkpoints empty? Feels wrong. And kinda scary, if I'm being honest.
It is odd that we've run into so few guards. What are your thoughts, Nell?
Are you feeling all right? It seems like you haven't been sleeping much. I heard you coming back to camp last night. It was pretty late.
It will not affect my performance in battle, and that should be your only concern.
She's in a bad mood.
Just grumpy from not getting enough sleep. And let's give her some space.
And murdering our friends.
I do wonder where she slipped off to last night. Hopefully nowhere dangerous.
Madeline's due to meet up with us soon. She's been spying on Elusia.
Wait, is Marnie Madeline?
The plan was for Celestia to bring her from the rendezvous point. Should be here any minute.
Ah, there they are. Hello?
Hello, Lord Nil. Lady Nell. I hope your journey wasn't too arduous. Gregory, you look well.
Okay, that's the most unsettling change. That's not my Marnie. That is the most unsettling change. I'm glad she's alive. I am happy to see an alive version of her. And the color palette swatch is... I love the blue. I love the blue. I'm a sucker for blue. The voice... Oh my god, that is the most unsettling change from our world to this world's version of her.
Celestia was just filling me in on all that's occurred. I take it this is our esteemed guest.
Yes. Madeline, meet the divine dragon from another world.
Incredible. Outward differences aside, it feels as if our leader was brought back to life.
Like this kind of... Like this... From what I was saying earlier, this line makes sense. Absolutely believe it. But some of the other stuff earlier, I was like... I don't know. Like, oh my god. Like when Celestia was like, oh no, that's impossible. I held your lifeless hand and watched you be buried. It's like, well... Yes, but also that was a man, and I'm a woman, so...
What to say? I'm at a loss for words. I understand how you feel, Madeline. I was moved to tears upon our first meeting. It's all right, just let it out. Celestia, I am not going to cry. Would you please stop treating me like a child? Oh, of course. Apologies, dear. Divine One, pleased to make your acquaintance. I am Madeline of the Four Winds.
I will say, I wish her outfit was more changed than this. Because, hold on, I'm assuming right now it's the color palette that was only changed, right? But... yeah, from what I could tell, it's just mainly the color palette. I don't, you know, especially with this character change, I feel like it'd make more sense if her outward style in general was more toned down. Especially now that she's like, don't treat me like a child. I'm more capable than that. I'm like, okay. This is where some of the more drastic outfit changes could have been applied and had made sense, especially for her. Because I don't know if she would still pick this like big bow and frilly outfit choice, considering Marnie was like, I'm innocent, I can do no wrong, and like very expressive in that way, while she's not. I feel like they could have done more, at least with her, because this doesn't make sense to me, where she's like, ba ba ba, but then the girly attire, you know?
I may be the youngest of our group, but I assure you I'm no less capable than the others. And I swear to protect you, come what may.
Thank you, Madeline. I appreciate your help.
Yeah, there's like so many bows on her outfit, and I feel like that makes sense for Marnie, doesn't make sense for Madeline.
Glad to be of service.
You were such a snot-nosed little brat when we first met, but you've grown a lot, kid. I bet Mavier is proud too, especially since he's the one who recruited you.
Oh, Mavier is, okay.
I was never snot-nosed. But, of course, I would be delighted to know I've made Mavier proud.
Oh.
Mavier. Is he...
Yes, the other member of the Four Winds and my second in command. Quite a fighter, too.
Oh, I'm gonna, okay. I see this coming, okay. I'm gonna say it now. Because you know me, once I feel like I have a prediction, I gotta say before people are like, oh, you're just saying that because it happened. Like, you're saying you knew it after the fact, not before the fact. Shut up! I know no one's actually arguing with me, but... Is it? Okay. I have a feeling. Because we recruited Mavier. He is already recruitable in the main story. Well, these three are not. Due to obvious reasons of the main plot. But... are they gonna do it now? So, because we already have a Mavier, we can't really have we can't have two Maviers, right? I'd be surprised if they let us. We can't have two Maviers. So I feel like what's gonna happen is that instead of Marnie having died, like, so Marnie died in the main plot, right? But now in this world, it's gonna be Mavier that dies. He's gonna do some sort of either self-sacrifice or be murdered. And that's why we can't recruit him from this world. I'm assuming we can recruit these guys. I think they are the recruitable characters. Because we can't get these three in the main story. But, yeah. So I'm wondering. I wonder if that's what they're going to do here.
Mavier once served as a knight to Sombron's army. When his superior died, he changed sides.
his superior? Nell? Was that one of your siblings?
It was indeed, though not a sibling we ever met.
Vale?
I recall being surprised to learn that father allowed one of his children to retain a knight.
Oh, that means Vale's not in this world. If it's her.
For that very reason, I initially suspected Mavier of being a spy. I thought perhaps Sombron had tasked him with tracking Nil and me down. But my suspicions proved unfounded. Mavier earned the Divine Dragon's wholehearted trust.
So, wait, if Vale is the one they're talking about, the superior who died, that means she can't be the secret person running around causing mayhem now. So is it safe to say that it's Nell doing all of this? Or is it just happening to work out in Nell's favor? Like, is she the big evil mastermind? Or is stuff happening and Nell's like, cool, let me take this opportunity to do my own shit?
I can't wait to introduce you to him, Divine One. It was Mavier who founded the Four Winds. I would have considered him the top choice as leader, but that role fell to me for some reason.
I bet it's because you're so old.
Excuse me?
Enough. Madeline, please give us your report.
As of yesterday, Elugia Castle has been almost totally vacated. Only a few soldiers remain. The Queen and her royal guard are in Hissad Cathedral, performing a ritual of some kind.
A ritual? You don't mean...
They intend to revive Sombron.
I'd consider that a safe guess.
I anticipated this might happen. The Elusian people are quite devoted to our father, after all. We went to great lengths to secure the aid of a divine dragon. This response is only logical.
I would not call it logical to resurrect a corpse.
But they lack our ability to summon help from realms beyond. I must say, I'm conflicted at the thought of seeing Father again.
Now that I think on it, we have not heard from our mysterious enemies since Lethos. Perhaps this ritual has kept them occupied.
On your guard, everyone. Someone on horseback is coming this way.
Elusian cavalry?
No. The rider is... Mavier? Mavier!
Madeline, you are unharmed. What a relief. And it appears this area is still secure.
What a surprise, Mavier. We were just talking about you.
Good to see you, Lord Nil, Lady Nell.
What are you doing in Elusia? Your orders were to stay in Solm, gathering intelligence.
I intended to, but the Queen of Solm departed the palace. I was following her and ended up in Elusia.
So the Queen of Solm is here. Why?
Please forgive my grievous failure in not anticipating this. But Queen Tamara has entered Elusia with bracelet in hand and troops by her side. It is, in effect, an invasion.
I see. I wonder if this is related to Elusia's ritual in some way. Perhaps the Solmic army intends to storm the church to prevent the resurrection of Sombron.
I do not know if Elusia has yet moved to defend itself, but it is only a matter of time.
A clash of armies will complicate the matter. We should proceed haste.
Yes, I can lead the way.
Oh, I should probably introduce myself before we head out.
You are the divine dragon from another world, am I correct?
Yes, actually.
I am Mavier, second of the Four Winds. Pleased to meet you. Now, shall we?
It is interesting to see that nothing much of him has changed. Not that I could tell. Maybe slightly harsher? But that's debatable, honestly.
Huh. I was kind of expecting another big reaction.
Yeah. Not the time, honestly.
The armies are fighting in Hissad Cathedral. The battle has already begun.
Oh, the art looks so good! Oh!
We're too late.
Perhaps this is to our benefit. We would be at a disadvantage against either force alone. Let us get to their leaders and reclaim the bracelets while they are distracted.
I wish I could, again, hide the text. I'm gonna take a screenshot anyway.
Elusia is commanded by Queen Ivy, and Solm by Queen Tamara. They hold the bracelets of the Strategist and of the Doting Sister, respectively.
Defeating just those two should be achievable.
Are you prepared for this, Divine One?
I am.
With your permission, I will head to the cathedral and attempt to disrupt the ritual.
An excellent idea. Proceed, Mavier.
Very good.
All right, let's go.
Due to the high number of foes fighting each other, combat and staff dance animations will be set to allied units for this battle. You can change this at any time in this menu. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There is a lot going on, isn't there? Oh, why does she look creepy? Uh-oh. What have they done to you? And you have Soren. But, okay. Oh god, what did they do to you? Are you crazy now? It probably is. And then Chimera looks a little less boisterous. Oh, and just straight up, I'ma beat your ass. And she has Camilla. Interesting. Alright. So, are we just trying to get to them, essentially? What are... I thought we were gonna go to this... not fight them, but I guess we are? Alright. Oh, hold on. Nightly code. If foe initiates combat and units adjacent to an ally, unit takes 2 less damage. Even her pose looks a little different, right? Yeah, because he's like that, and she's a little more nice. Interesting. Oh, look, everyone's like level 3 now. Alright, without even really thinking too much about it, I do in fact want Sea Tree. Oh, hold on. I'm at the wrong page. Maybe? I did use him for a while. Haven't tried you or you. Let me look at what's happening. Oh, finally, an archer. Let's... I don't know. I don't know. I don't regret... I mean, maybe slightly regret benching Clam, but everyone else I was like, I didn't really regret much. Oh, Amber. I haven't used him in a hot minute. Might as well. Alright. Let's do Emblem Rings and then inventory. Alright. Madeline. You can have Sigurd for the range.
Sir Sigurd.
We go together.
Sapphire. Probably. Don't know. That's a good question. Lucina would make sense. I'll think on that. Hold on. Lyndon. Who is a good pairing? Hold on. Let's focus. I think she's gonna go well with either Celica or Soren. I think I'm gonna go with Celica.
Celica, yes.
Amber. I haven't used Roy in a hot minute.
Victory!
Alright. Linden. Either Micaiah or Soren. Let's just have Soren.
Soren! Of course.
Or Veronica. Saphir. I haven't used Lynn in a hot minute.
Lynn, leave it to me.
And I'm trying to think, is Soren who I... Yeah, that works. Alright, let's now go through inventory. Swap with you. Oops. Oops, sorry. Manage items. Give me a punchy. Oops, I scrolled right past the punchy. Sorry, Cedal. I do love you still. You can give me a hammer. That's what she looks like as a warrior. Huh, I need to take a look. Where is she? Is she still? Yep, Griffin Knight. It's interesting to see what, like, the canon classes are, quote unquote. Where is... Oh my god! She's adorable as a berserker! Oh. Oh, and hers is a sniper. Makes sense! She does look good as a sniper. Might do that when I play again. Yeah, of course. Yeah. Everything else pretty much tracks. Okay, sorry. I was just curious. Oops. Oh, wait, okay. Is there better magic, or is it just... That's what that is. Oh, there is better magic. You could be the main support. I'm gonna switch out. She's gonna be the main attacker, I feel like. Gonna swap it with... Yeah. Yeah, that's only her. That's fine. Oh, Thunder. I think Thoron is stronger. Yeah. Okay, everything else can stay the same. Amber. It's only lances. Is there something? Oh. I'll take a Rider's Bane. And the Grey Lance. Why not? Alright. Yep. Okay. Swap. Alright, since he's mainly support, I want him to move back. And then she's gonna be a main attacker. So looks like maybe some help from him. Excuse me. Alright. We'll leave it here, and then next time we'll get through this paralogue. Or this chapter, sorry. I was hoping to get through more, but there was a lot more story, and I started a bit late too, so that didn't help. But, we're getting there. We're getting through this. But, yeah.